The devil is not going to collect the divine being. Because let me tell you something, the divine being, collective, you're too pure. So what can the devil feed off of you? If someone is projecting negative energy towards you, drink a lot of alcohol. Okay, honey, I'm gonna have to do a whole nother reading about that. Because liquor is just a spirit. That's why some people can handle their liquor and some people can't. If you ever, my darling, don't complain if you're lightweight. You're lightweight because your vessel is too pure. The spirit you are consuming cannot stay in there, and it needs to project out, needs to come out. And yet there's some people who can consume 10,000 spirits. Be mindful of people like that. But this is somebody. Florida girl, Spiritually Urban. I hope everybody is doing well, staying hydrated, staying blessed as always. Now, you guys, I just want to say, you guys, there's a karmic loved one in your energy, right? Now, this individual, their energy is not the best. I'm not gonna lie to you, collective, not at all. As well, this could also be somebody who you cut off, somebody who you no longer deal with. Now, something that resonates with this read is alligators and or crocodile. Now, you guys, I'm not just a reader. I am also a healer, okay? Not only that, but I'm also a spiritual teacher. And for me to be a spiritual teacher, correct, I have to heal. For me to heal, I have to go through things, okay? Now, with that being said, you guys, I will be dropping some gems in this, right? From Google and from Noggin. So I need you guys to really pick them up, jot them down, okay? Now, I wanted to look up the areas where crocodiles and or alligators are known. So we have Florida, of course. We have Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, and China, you guys. Now, hold on. Now, the spiritual meaning of a crocodile and an alligator, they're pretty similar. But so peep this. The crocodile spirit animal, remove all blockage from my throat chakra. Because, baby, I'm going to give this message. Excuse me, you guys. I'm going to hit the sound bowl. So, removing all negative energy, banishing all negative energy. Ashe and Ashe. Now, where were we, darling? Now, the crocodile spirit animal symbolizes primal power, resilience, and adaptability, representing the balance between the physical and emotional worlds. This ancient predator guides you to tap into your deepest instincts, guard your personal boundaries, and practice strategic patience, right? Crocodiles have survived for millions of years. Their spiritual traits include patience and timing, connection to the subconscious, protection, grounded survival. All right, you guys? Now, like I said, it's pretty similar. Spiritually, the alligator symbolizes ancient wisdom, raw survival instincts, and the hidden depths of the subconscious because it bridges land and water. So some of you could be a water sign and some of you and or an earth sign with the land and water. It represents emotional balance, adaptability, and the need to protect your personal boundaries while navigating the murky waters of life. Exploring the alligator's spiritual footprints reveals several core themes: ancient wisdom and creation, patience and timing, shadow work, protection, and thick skin. So with that being said, you guys, right, with me mentioning the areas, this could be where the individual is from. For some of you, I'm getting that somebody could have tried to sacrifice a crocodile. For some of you guys, some of you see they see you as so knowledgeable, so ancient, honey. You're filled with so much creativity, and there is something that you do very well, and they want it. Okay. Not only that, they know since you are very gifted, since you are freaking amazing, honey. They know if you have children, they know that your children are too. Let me tell you something, honey. This individual, if this person did any kind of dark magic, okay, this person, they were trying to consume you, meaning they were trying to drain your life force spiritually, okay? They were trying to drain you and to absorb your knowledge, to absorb your gift, to absorb your life purpose, okay, collective? Now, where is it? I wanted to, let me see. I also researched, I wanted to research, right, the zodiac spirit animals of alligators and crocodile. And it says alligators represent Capricorn, okay, December 22nd to January 19th. Okay, you guys, so like I said, some of you could be, because I said land and water, so some of you could be a Capricorn, don't have to be. This could be a Capricorn that is trying to do things. But what I'm getting is somebody, they want to harvest your energy. Now, you guys, I've already dropped a whole video, a gem about that, okay? So as long as you are resilient, they can't mimic you. But let me tell you something, whatever you do, my darling, you do it very well, okay? So like I said, with the water, because I seen it said land and water, okay? So whatever you do, it's giving, if you are spiritual, spiritual, right? Say you're a reader, this, that, and third, right? A healer, whatever. What I'm getting is that you know how to make spirit, like you know how to break down spirituality so well. For instance, let's say if someone, they're complaining, oh my goodness, there are too many alligators in people's yard and pool and bears and foxes and blah, blah, blah. And people, they're complaining, but yet you're tapped in enough to know, but we're trespassing on their land where they go to live. We're tearing down their environment. So when some of these creatures, whether they hibernate, whether they relocate somewhere, when they come back home, they're seeing a mall, they're seeing construction, they're seeing a pool, they're seeing a new rec center, yet we're complaining. That doesn't make sense. Does that, you know what I'm saying? And then people are like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Somebody do not like the fact that you have that type of gift. You can even be a chef, okay? Say you guys have to make spaghetti, honey, but yet your spaghetti is top notch, honey. Your spaghetti is like simple sauce. They may do it the same exact way, but yet yours, it fills people up with the love. It nourishes them. It makes them feel good about themselves, honey. They get full and not that unhealthy full. Have you ever, you know what I'm talking about. It's part of the sin, honey, greed. So this person, they could be very greedy. Mine, take, okay, collective? This is somebody in your energy. They're very, very greedy, okay? So be mindful of somebody, they're on your ass, honey. I'm not gonna lie, okay? They are not only on your ass, but if you have children, they're on your children, okay? But you are very tapped in enough to know that if you're going to protect yourself, then you know how to protect your children, right? So, if this sounds like it resonates for you, baby, then tap on in, spirit guide. So what is this? With the alligators and ancient knowledge, okay? Because, honey, I got a crazy download. Not only that, collective, you want to know what the crazy part about it, too? The whole day, guess what? I was seeing dead alligators on the roadside. So let me tell you something. If somebody was doing black magic on you, if somebody was doing something, if somebody was mimicking you, somebody was doing something that was so unhealthy, honey, listen, it's coming to an end. And if they don't bring that to an end, honey, spirit is showing them signs that, listen, they're about to end very soon. And no, I'm not projecting that, okay? Ashe, spirit guides, what do the collective need to know? Ashe, with the Capricorn. Let me tell you this. This right here with the devil card is giving restriction, honey. Somebody want to keep you on a leash, and they're doing it behind closed doors. They're doing it in the darkness. This person is addicted to you. They're addicted to you. They want to control you. They want to control your move, okay? They want to keep you on a chain. This individual, they can even have addictions, okay? But what I'm getting is that you are one of their main addictions, collective, and I do not mean that in a negative way. But what I'm getting is that, ooh, for some of you guys, yes, you see here with the burning too. Somebody, they could be burning. Yeah, collective, you are fruitful, okay? And somebody wants to be mindful of somebody wanting to bind you. Be mindful of somebody wanting to even give you something, Okay, they want to transfer. And let me tell you something. Let's say this is a toxic family member, honey. Be mindful, because they will watch who you are dating just to date them too. Sleep with them unprotected, hopefully to pass it to hello. So you guys be mindful. But somebody, this Capricorn energy here, this is a Capricorn. I'm not going to lie to you, because even with the alligators and the crocodile, I'm going to let you know now, Spirit is giving this person sign that if they do not stop, okay, the devil is ready to collect. And let me tell you something, the devil is not going to collect the divine being. Because let me tell you something, the divine being, collective, you're too pure. So what can the devil feed off of you? If someone is projecting negative energy towards you, drink a lot of alcohol. Okay, honey, I'm going to have to do a whole nother reading about that. Because liquor is just a spirit. That's why some people can handle their liquor and some people can't. If you ever, my darling, don't complain if you're lightweight. You're lightweight because your vessel is too pure. The spirit you are consuming cannot stay in there, and it needs to project out, needs to come out. And yet there's some people who can consume 10,000 spirits. Be mindful of people like that. But this is somebody with a deep addiction, honey. And sadly, collective, you are one of their addictions. And let me tell you something. This person, they want to even feed off of you mentally. They want to try to bind you mentally, confuse you, restrict you. You guys, this can even be a brother. This could be a cousin as well, an old boss, an old co-worker, okay? Somebody who you shared emotions for. And remember, this can even be somebody who you cut off physically. Remember, honey, some people like to play in the dark arts and they will try to bind you spiritually. But like I said the other day, honey, I was seeing nothing but dead alligators on the road. And I'm getting spirits trying to give this person a sign to slow down, to back off, slow down, okay? Somebody needs to slow down, because let me tell you something. Someone's trying to control somebody every movement. Someone's trying to, listen, even this looks like the EMT, right? With the chariot. Let me tell you, some of you could be a Cancer, don't have to be. But let me tell you something, honey. With the bondage here, so, okay, for a lot of you guys, this is family. Because with the, right here, whoa, I got something crazy. Collective, if you find that you are, although you cut the cord to a family member, this is a family member who you shared blood with, not by law, okay? If you cut the cord with a family member, the only reason why they feel as though they have ties to your energy and or to your Akashic Records, right? They want to try to dominate you. It's because you guys share the same blood, okay? And with that being said, they try to, for some of you, it's blood magic. They try to use blood magic to keep you at a certain point. You won't go too far. You won't go too far. 414 is on my time. But let me tell you something, collective. Somebody had oppressed you so much that you had no point but to heal. And now this person keep trying to oppress you, but they can't oppress you with nothing, collective. They bullied you so much to where you are so pure, to where if they sent negative energy, the negative energy is now being returned, collective. And if it's being returned, collective, this Capricorn vessel is very filthy, and that energy is like, I like it over there. Yes, and I'm telling you, this person do not stop. If this person have a drug problem, what I'm getting is it's going to increase. If somebody have a sex addiction, it's going to increase. And you guys, listen, there are certain things out there that cannot be cured. Like I said, somebody is also burning here, okay? All right? But honey, I'm letting you know now, there is a Capricorn in your energy. Listen to your intuition, because somebody know that you are a star. You are a healer, honey. For some of you guys, somebody may even want you to heal them. But Spirit's like, honey. No close contact. No physical range. Not with my divine being. Touch not my anointed, okay? What I'm getting to is somebody, you guys, they projected so much negative energy at you that now they need your help to heal, because they don't want to flatline. They don't want to flatline. And for some of you guys, you have them blocked. There's no contact. There's no communication. And for some of you, y'all even live together. But their pride and their ego is one of their oppressions. And that's going to be their biggest downfall. And they're going to be stuck with this darkness, with this devil oppressing them until they're ready to heal, the same way you were ready to heal. You see, they were spiritual bullies, collective, to where they literally spiritually bullied you to be the Empress, 10 of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? So let me tell you, collective, even if this person is trying to restrict you, if this person is trying to hold you back, if this person is trying to transfer something over there to you, collective, honey, spirit is like you sit on your throne. Honey, her back is faced the other way. Her back is faced the other way. For some of you guys, this Capricorn, they're even attached to somebody else, okay? So this can even be a relative inside of a relationship, honey. For some of you guys, one of their partners is fruitful, and the other one they're burning, and or the other partner, they're toxic. And this toxic person could be oppressing the fruitful person in their relationship to attack you. So let's say if your brother don't want to attack you, but their person, they want to attack you, and they use that person energy. You guys be mindful, okay? Listen, spirituality is real, but let me tell you something, honey. You've got to the finish line. You have graduated. You've made it to this shift, honey. I know, baby, you better catch that portal. And let me tell you something. A lot of them, honey, they thought they held you back from the shift, not knowing the shift already started, because the one who's tapped in already known that they was supposed to go into hermit mode. Ashe. So, collective, congratulations, my darling. A lot of you guys, you are going to be stepping fully into your inheritance, because this person oppressed you so much. Spirit had to, I'm hearing, listen, it's universal laws. What goes up must come down. You try to oppress, where is it? Wrong one. You try to oppress this Empress. You try to oppress this Empress. You try to cloak her energy. You try to hide her from the world. You try to hide her from the community. You try to hide her inheritance. No more, because guess what? You forced this individual into isolation so much. This person had all the time on their hand to study, to learn themselves, to fix their flaws, to learn to love themselves, honey. And that allowed this individual, you collective, to tap fully into your Akashic Records. So when this individual tries to smuggle their way into your Akashic Records, God, your spirit team, the Orishas, whoever you pray to, honey, they're like, wait a minute, this don't belong in this energy at all. This don't look right. What are you doing? That's like a scammer trying to attach himself to a divine feminine. Yeah, we work together. No, you don't. She don't even have a record, and your thing is long. Your thing is filthy. Oh yeah, we work together, but you a dope boy. No, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, no. Guess what? If somebody was trying to oppress your energy, they can no longer do it. Again, collective, you are in full control of I flipped over by accident. You are in full control of your powers. You defeated this dark energy. And let me tell you something. Now, it's defeating this Capricorn. It is defeating this Capricorn. Remember I said the conscious. Somebody wanted to play on your mind. Honey, this Capricorn, 10 of swords. This Capricorn cannot handle it. And what is that on the floor? You guys, so if you know somebody in your energy, if they're having, thoughts, hey, get them the proper help. But I'm gonna let you know, collective, if somebody right now, if they're getting Baker Rack, if they're getting rushed to the hospital, if they're having a crazy emergency, that is the individual. That is the individual. For some of you, you already knew who it was, which is why you cut the cord. You cleansed out your energy so well. You are the owner of your Akashic Records. You are who they say you are. When they check, your energy is clean. This person can no longer oppress you mentally, physically. They can no longer restrict you. And now it's their time, honey. It's their turn to go through all of the negative energy that they projected towards you. Hopefully they're strong enough. But as we can see, honey, I'm not going to say nothing. The cards flew out. I ain't making, listen. Ashe. Listen, collective. People like to judge a book by its cover, okay? Tell them not to do that. I always say this, touch not my anointed. Touch not my anointed, okay? I hope you guys really stayed long enough, honey, for this read, you guys, because I feel as though this was very informative. I feel as though it can guide you on how to utilize Google. If Spirit puts something on your mind, red shoes, Washington Drive. After a while, research what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Whatever is replaying in your mind. If a song is playing over and over in your mind, first of all, be mindful of the song that is playing. If it is something that is negative, cleanse it. Because sometimes people can try to bind you mentally that way. Okay? So make sure it's always positive thoughts. Okay? We have Sagittarius, Fire, Capricorn. Remember I said, it's funny. Shit, where's the card? Yes, remember I said somebody, they could be burning, honey? So this person, this could be a Capricorn and a Sagittarius duo, honey. Okay? Baby. We have Earth, Virgo. Virgo said, yeah, let them know I have full control of my Akashic record. Libra, Pisces, Taurus, air signs, Gemini, Scorpio, going once, okay, Leo, okay, there we go. So, you guys, we have Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, air signs, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, earth signs, Aquarius, Virgo, fire, Capricorn, and Sagittarius, you guys. Listen, honey. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I know that's right, collective. Let them know, honey. Pow, okay? We have connect with Gaia, okay? Connect with Mother Gaia. She needs you, honey. Let me tell you something that was funny. Because remember I said that this is a Capricorn that is doing this. Do you see how she's standing on top of the earth? You guys, I'm letting you know now, you guys have a dark Capricorn in your energy trying to oppress you. And honey, you are standing tall on top of the Capricorn, honey. You are like, baby, I am on top of the world, baby. What are you talking about, honey? You are grounded. You are deeply rooted. Matter of fact, you are showing this person, honey, how it's supposed to be done. Okay, baby, I love you. Do your girl a favor. Like, subscribe, okay? Hit me up. Appreciate you, boo. Thank you for tapping in with me. Bye.